This is Jelly the Cube, and today we're gonna keep playing Mutazione. We already had 2 parts, and from what I remember last time, we had to create a garden by the lighthouse, and we also wanted to understand more about the temple, the big bird, and the backstories of all the people who live on the island. So let's dive in. Also, today I'm using a different software. I'm using Streamlabs on top of OBS, so let me know if the sound is different, because I'm still adjusting to this. Thank you. Okay, so last time I remember, we just had a night and we dreamed of the boat, and there was a huge beetle who crawled on us, and we decided that to go say hi to people because Grandpa was feeling very well. And we went to see Ailing, who is the salon owner, hairdresser, nail polisher, amazing. So let's see, let's talk again. Hey, how are you feeling now? Like a new man. Also, still an old one. You look so vigorous. Now, there's a word no one ever says about young people. Ha! I feel like, what would Spike say? $1,000,000. Or people using young people's emotions and expression is funny. And do you know what? I think I'm gonna pay my old friend Yoke a visit. Good for you. Stinky salts and oil. Okay. So, chapter 4, birthday. Interesting. So I'm gonna look at my journal because I don't really remember that much. Where is my journal? Here. Ailing said to get some seeds from Mori. Oh, that's true, yes. So we are planting a garden at the lighthouse to be able to make some cocoa powder for her. And Mori is just at the garden, so we can say hi to her. Hello, Hums. We're learning a new song to help the plant grow stronger. Ooh, let's ask about the song. Wow, what about that? Oh? That was one of the old songs from before even my living memory. They're like folk melodies, I suppose you would say. I don't know, that one always seemed to come out when things feel on edge. But enough of that. How's the note today? He went to the bathhouse actually. My goodness! Well, how wonderful. Okay, so we need to ask her about some corica seeds. For Aileen, wonderful bath oils? No doubt. It doesn't grow in my garden, but I'm sure I've got some seed in my store. I need to finish up here, but just you come back at lunchtime and I'll dig them out. In the meantime, why don't you go keep Tom company? He's messing around with that boat again. That's true, like, last time he started doing the preparation before painting, and he just like added some iron parts to, I think, to reinforce it. Huh. Let's talk to Bebop. Hello. Hey, what's up? Up in the sky, maybe some birds, and It's funny because Bobek takes things literally. So what's up is like what's literally up, which is very funny. I mean, what are you doing? At lunchtime, I'm going to fish with friends. That's cool. So I am practice fishing now. So I can be good. I wish you good luck. Oop, no. That was not... I wanted to go here. I'm gonna check who is at the pub on the way. Nobody. I want to check on Jello. Sometimes I miss checking on Jelly, and I really want to check on them. Oh, there's new plant to collect. Ooh, some boroboa seeds and some graptopelatum seeds. That's cool. Oh, and something else here. Some purchase. Dang, they have so much more to plant. That's cool. Okay, nobody's here. Let's see. Okay, they're rocking. Do they have something to say today? They do. It was the bathhouse incident that gave me the idea. Dennis told us to work. We can track efficiency instead of efficacy. The thing is, like, they always think about like business models and new idea and like new invention, but they always have 3 different dialogues going at the same time because they don't listen to each other. So it makes it like quite interesting. But one is a function of the other. A dirt sauna. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. What actually exists, a dirt sauna, right? Like a mud sauna to have a smooth skin. I wonder if Jelly is awake. Are you awake? No, you're sleepy. Well, I just came to say hi. I think I can only visit them in the evening, I think. I want to say hi. Last time they were preparing some mint potion. Something like this. Okay, I'm gonna go see Tang at his boat. Let's go. Oh, I want to say hi to Claire actually. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Hey! I'm nearly ready to open if you're after anything. Sorry? I'm nearly finished stock checking if there's anything you need for the bar today or... I'm sorry, I'm such an early bird. I forgot it takes a while for that to wake up. I think like he's just drinking his coffee, about to take a bath, like foggy brain maybe. You haven't even swum yet or had any coffee. And you go to bed so late too, I'm sorry, because he's a bar owner. Just because I'm not fit to answer don't mean I don't like to listen. You say sorry too much anyhow. Aha! Despite all your perkiness, you don't know what to say now, do you? They are friends, so it's not rude. I don't apologize. That's the spirit. Here we go. Dang. That was such a flat... Wow, I'm sorry. It's still hard when you're very used to apologizing a lot. It's very hard to change as a habit. Wow, it will stop time already. Do we have to do something else? No, that's it. Well. Oh, hey. Having fun? I guess. I don't think I'm so good at it though. I think it's cool, like now there is like a blue line and a red line and brown and cream. It looks cool. I think there are more paint on you than the boat. This is not nice. Good colors, yeah, I agree. I'm glad you think so. I don't know if they go. Anyway, taking shape, right? Yeah, it looks good. Better than moving boxes around anyway. You always said if I ever got my act together on this, we should take it for a test ride. Oh, actually, I was thinking tomorrow? Just a short trip or whatever. Would you like to come? Wow, that would be so cool. Great, we leave at dawn from the harbor. I know it's early, but the currents are stillest then. It's going to be really great. Just you wait. I got a bit longer. Mom and Marie are worried I'm going to sail away in this thing. Is that the plan? It's definitely not open sea worthy. Yeah, it's an old boat, so. Do you want to though? I don't know, family is supposed to be on there. Do you want to though? My dad, I don't know. Maybe they think I inherited running away. Like, his dad just like disappeared, so, I mean, left them, so. There's not much for me here, but why would there be anything anywhere else? Oh, I can't relate with my dad. You know, my dad died a couple years ago. He was a pilot. There was an accident of whatever. Maybe it was different because I was older, but it was just me and my mom and this tiny baby, you know? Being left behind sucks. Dennis said I need to be more positive. He said fixing things always makes us feel useful. That's true actually. I guess I do have a pretty cool boat now. You do? Okay, midday. So it's midday, let's get some seed. And I think that Marie should be done. Oh, I like that he added an eye here. That's pretty cool. I like this. So Marie must be done with her gardening. So I might be able to ask her for the seeds now. Oh, I need to go all around. Okay, let's check on Claire. Okay, I went to see Ailing about fitting me in today, and I couldn't believe it. You must be so happy. Let's be silly. Did Grandpa tell you I got scared by a tiny bug or something this morning? Because it was the size of an actual horse. Goodness! No wonder the bathhouse was your first thought. Now, what was I wanted to... Oh, yes! Aileen said you're going to fix up that side bit of land by the lighthouse. Yeah, I'm gonna make a garden. I've got some seed in my sock that might help. Oh, wow, I'm gonna plant those. Some ragwort seed. Oh, some stone flower. Oh, those look cool. And some spotted kunga seed. I need to remember astral, stone, and spotted. Actually, the spotted kunga is really rare. It does look so because she only gave me one. You might like to save that one for garden a bit more central. Oh, what does she mean by central? Like less, because the lighthouse is just of course immediately next to the ocean, so maybe something less damp like this. I don't know if you all are ready for this yarn. Will the yarn catch the fishes? A yarn's like a word for story. How do you know? Will the story catch the fishes? Unlikely. Come on, it's unlikely either way. And this is a special one. Special is good. Go on then. I don't know if you're ready for it. Just tell us. The story, the story. All right, now. Remember when Nono used to lead those meditation sessions? He would get you nice and relaxed, guide you through your troubles. Well, once, I was sitting here after a little meditative journey, feeling light of feather. I was looking at the water's surface, feeling woozy in a nice kind of way. Everything was all light and relaxed, but also completely clear, you know? Staring at the reeds dancing away. Then, suddenly, under the surface of the water, redder, much redder than any reed could be. Hair, beautiful red hair. Ah, shut up. I swear, That's what I saw. Someone cut off their hair? Beautiful green eyes. Now, dummy, Spike's saying he saw a mermaid. Don't call your friend a dummy. Not a dummy. Good. Defend yourself. Just for a second. And in the flick of a tail, she's gone. Shouldn't call people dummy. Completely right. Just a perfect moment. It was just some red seaweed and a fish or something. Way to ruin the mood, really. It was a nice story. It felt totally real. Real! It was real! Look what you did to Bobek. Just because you're too sad to see mermaids. Shut up, Bo. Come on, guys. It could have been a nice story, but I think there's some drama and some people are processing their emotions, so it can be a little bit heated. Let's see the beans. Oh, they're doing some chess. I want to see the beans. So, why are we here? Market research. I just wanted some fresh air. I like the expression on the one on the left. It's quite cute. But why does it have to be me? Hello? Go on. Human girl. Good start, very polite. We would like to talk to you about the exfoliating qualities of mud. Leave now while you still have a chance. And oh my god, I just left. I was actually interested. I'm sorry to keep saying this, but it's such a joy. Oh my god, like Grandpa here was sick for so long and your kid's a best friend, and I'm so happy that they're finally playing chess again together. Such a joy. You haven't got rid of me yet, but it is good to see you, old friend. I so wish to visit, but with all those steps, I know, don't think of it, chum, because Grandpa lives up high in the trees. But now I'm back at ground level. How about a rematch? I'm sorry? Chess! I've been dying for a game. Can you get time away from that infernal archive of yours? You know I've always time to beat you at chess. It's good to see them like this, but I got distracted. I need to go see Maury, who owns the restaurant. There you are. I was actually a little inspired when you came to ask me about seeds. Some are quite rare, but I've got whole sacks of the green claw. They're too bitter for us to eat, but when I was scrubbing out my pants this morning, I thought all this fat just being thrown away. And then it hit me. Seed balls, handy little feeders for the birds. Oh, this is a good idea. Cool, not cool. I want you to be interested. I don't know if I'm interested on this, but got to care for the creatures as well as the people. Completely agree. But enough of my yapping. Here's what you came for. Coroca seeds, no mushroom spore, and green clove seed. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember because I have to plant those. And plus the other one before, so let's see how my memory works on this. Coroca, gnome, and green claw. Okay, thank you. Let's go to the lighthouse and plant them. The music is very relaxing. I don't know how it sounds. I hope you can hear it loud enough or clear enough. Always let me know. Oh, there's something here. More seeds. Oh my god, I scared the chicken. Stone leek seed. I'm gonna try not to scare the chicken. I'm gonna walk slowly. Here, better. Well, I still scared it well. It was not intentional. Anything here I can collect? Hi seagull, hi cricket, hi my garden. Let's see how big it is. Plant seed. Wow! Oh, it's actually big. Actually, it goes all the way to the tree and stuff. Interesting. Well, my camera kind of hides the plants, but I think you can still see them mostly, right? So let's start with the Kuraqua because we have so many. I'm gonna forget about them. Let's put one here. Let's put one here. If it grows, oh, it's too small. Let's put one here and one here. Then, what was the one? The thing is, they don't look the same. They gave me the plant, the seed, I mean, but they don't look the same. Oh, the astral one. I remember. And the rare one was... I don't know the rare one. It was only one of something. Well, I'm just gonna plant some harsh plant. Let's see, harsh is this one. Those look cool. Oh, I can plant one at the top. That's perfect. Oh no. Oh, I didn't do it well enough. I'm gonna have to replant you. Let's see. I need to move you because you were not in the middle. Here you're gonna grow better. Okay, more harsh one. Gossip Beach Garden. Melancholia, harsh. Let's plant them all the way up. One, I have many actually. 2, 3, 4. Pacific, spooky, harsh, coral weed. Those are cute. Oh, those are gonna look so good. And one here, perfect. Spooky, melancholia, Pacific, spooky, melancholia. I'm searching for the harsh. Oh, the numb mushroom, I remember. I remember those one. Those are so cute, my god. I like this one as well. Oh, this one should fit here, right? No, not even. Well, it's okay. One here, one here, one here. Wanderlust. What am I saying? Let's see if we have any other. This one is otherworldly. Somehow it fits. The lichen is otherworldly but needs a lot of room. Let's see. Melancholia, otherworldly. So now I can kind of plant whatever I want now. Oh, some spooky proto egg. I kind of like this one. I'm gonna have an egg just here. No. No. You're too small. Here, better. What else do we plant? Oh, willow. Well, we take a little bit all the place though. Yeah, I need way more room than that. Some red adder. That would look cute. What do I have? Some euphoria. Do they fit? Oh, they can actually. Okay, one here. What about some rose reed? That would look beautiful. Oh, silver cup. I love silver cup. I'm gonna put you here. One here. Snake plant. You as well. Do you fit here? No. Here? Yes. Oh my god, you're big. Here. 5 spectre. Oh, they don't fit here. Oh, that was a rare one, the spotted kunga. It needs to be, it's not exactly the right garden. It's gonna be so beautiful. Wow. Dang. Oh, the harsh one. I almost forgot about you. Let me plant you here. Oh, I didn't realize there was more room. This is a very big garden actually. I can put on top of all of those. Wow. Some stone leek here. Some wild grass. Do you have room for wild grass? Tap it here. Some water nettle. That's cute. How many? I have 9. I can just put a few here and there. Some yellow caps. Now I want to find the one that I go, oh, here. No way, you fit here. This is so interesting. This is, I don't know how I climb all the way to plant them, but if it fits, you can stay. Okay, let's go back to, I want something to plant at the top. You. Would you fit here? Or here better? I think here would be good. Lumin hat. This one is beautiful actually, but I don't think there's room anymore. I started planting quite a lot. This one. Too small. Too small, too small. I don't even know if I even planted this one ever again before. I wonder. Okay, still searching for some that I could fit at the top. Somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, I could have some blackpool lily if you fit. No, the lilies take a lot of room. Do you fit here? No. Oh, this one. Oh, this one is cute. Some spooky one. I like this one. Crimson lily. Do you fit? No. Do you fit? No. Which one goes at the top? Oh, you. It doesn't grow well though. They're all too small. I don't know which very small plant will grow here. Maybe you? Not even. Because I don't want to plant them for them to have like a sad life when they cannot really grow well. Well, I can't find any that goes at the top, from what I see. I want to go like at the top here. And I don't find any. Well, that's okay. I might just like find some later. That was still quite a lot. Like a lot. So now I'm gonna make them grow. Here. Compose harsh. I wish that the song were a little bit louder. Sometimes I kind of barely hear them. Oh, it's growing well. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. I like the color palette on this one. It's very good. One more. This is such like an oceanic garden. It's so good. I really like it. I think we have a little bit of melancholia. I don't even know actually. Did I plant some melancholia plant? I'm not sure. But I get some Pacific, so let's go to the Pacific one. Here. I see one here, I see one here. Or the water one. They look so good. I want to see them at full growth. Well, they're gonna hide a little bit. The other plants, but I think it's okay. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. This is a good garden. I really like it. I'm gonna harvest now. They're making their own song. Okay, let's harvest a few that are fully grown. Quite a few actually. Quite a few. You. I think this one possibly. I like this one just like popping from the soil. Oh, you're ready actually. You gnome mushroom. So this one should be ready too. Sometimes it's kind of hard to point at it, but wow, there's so many. Well, this harvest is going to be a long one, but oh, I got the Coroca sap. It's true, I kind of just like forgot what I was doing. I was just like in the mood of thinking of my garden, but I do have a mission. This is true. Island can be so happy. Dang, there's so much. My backpack is full of seed. Not yet ready. Yeah, the one if they don't have the right song, they will take just like normal time. Just like if I have the right song, they would grow in one day. Okay, what do you have? You? Yep. And I think that's... I'm not sure those ones are fully grown. They are! Wow! Okay. Did I miss anything? You? Wow. Did I miss any? I think that's it. Well, I would say that was a lot of hard work. That was very good. No, this is a beautiful garden. I like it. This pink, light blue, gray. I like it, I like it. Sorry chicken, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to move past you. Okay. Oh, you talked to Claire before, so we're good. Let's go talk to Eileen. Who is just over there. It's such a peaceful day. I feel like there might be like a no drama day today, which would be good. Let's talk. I suppose it could be too much too soon, but... Oh, okay, how's the gardening? Sorry to interrupt me. No worries. Ah, you've got the coroca. I can smell it. Lovely woody scent. Thank you. I'm running off my feet until this evening, but I'd love to take a look at the garden. Anytime. It's completed, so anytime. Why don't you meet me out by the lighthouse this evening? Okay, show me your hard work. Of course. You such a star. I'll see you later. I wonder how long I'm gonna stay on the island actually, technically, because technically I'm just like living on the mainland with my mom, so maybe I'm like on summer break or something. I'm not even sure. Nothing too much. I just want to feel fresher. Any particular plans? Just so I know when we are aiming. I might go to the bar tonight. Lovely. We don't often see you there. Well, I like to leave tongue some space, you know. Grove's back tomorrow, right? Grove is the partner of Eileen. Have you worked out what you're going to... No, I don't know. The thought makes me sick. Wow. I thought I wanted a father for my kid, but I don't want to disappear in the process because he wants to leave the island and she wants to stay. When Gom left, I felt like I was drowning. Tongue was the only reason I hang on. But after a while, I realized I'd been sad for so long before that. I wish I'd seen it like you have. Difficult conversation. Oh wow, look who is here! Neat. Tick-tock. They're always so cute. I love them. Do you have a conversation with just... Take all the time you want. I know exactly what you're going to do. I won't be distracted by your smack talk. I can't believe it. Mighty fine sight. Out and about after all this time. I'm old, not deaf, Marie. It's a miracle! As much as I love a bit of a hyperbole, I'm trying to concentrate. It's a real tonic to see you boys reunited. Honestly, I didn't die. And while I appreciate your kind welcome, all I want right now is for my friend Yoke here to finally make the move I know he's going to make. There. Go on, say it. Okay, that was unexpected. Yes! That was a cute scene. What do I do now? Let's see. Should check in with BU about this boat trip, right? And she might be at her place, which is just upstairs. She's here. Okay. Oh man, I made a decision. Claire's coming to the bar tonight. It's perfect. You gotta come. Don't ask me why now. Just come tonight. It's going to be incredible. Like a movie. I just got a copy of tape. Oh, they're gonna do... I think they're gonna play with the band. A tape? Of what? You gotta wait. But it's you. You helped me see. Oh, I think she created a song and maybe I inspired her. Life is too short. Good. I need to borrow his tape deck. But I'm sure I can get on the boat without him saying 100 feet gonna be good for something. What do you mean going to be on his boat? I'm confused. Yeah, this is going to be great. Maybe she's gonna perform from the boat? Make sure you come along this evening. Well, it's already evening. Well, that was a very quick day. I'm going. I need to go to the harbor. Let's check first if Grandpa is here, actually. He must be resting, I imagine, now. Let's talk to him. Aha! There you are. The Wanderer returns. You've been the one wandering today. Indeed, I have been out in the daylight. I am the cleanest I have been for weeks. I was able to see my dear friend Yoki and let him think he beat me at chess. We have a lot to be grateful for, not least the new life you brought into the world. The garden by the lighthouse was a success, then? Let's talk about the garden. Yeah, I guess I grew it. It felt, I don't know, it felt different to the others again. All jangly and tense. And look, I still want to know why you think it's a good thing for me to do. What is it I'm supposed to be learning? Well. Careful on being swamped by the energy of the day. You see, dear girl. Why do you have to speak in riddles all the time? Well, it doesn't really talk in riddle all the time, and I don't mind that much the girl one, so. Wow, I didn't like any of the answers, so. I'm not here just to be some gardeners or whatever. What are you here for then? Let's calm down. To help you. I came to help. And why do you assume help must be given on your terms? Surely help should be defined by the person to whom you wish to give it. Heh. Let's stay quiet. Today, I saw some dots in the square. I'm sure my friend the dot shaman sent them down to check on me. I thought I was feeling better, but after today's exertions, I found myself a little lightheaded. It was a lot for one day. You're gonna be okay? I am not in the mood to speak with you further. I suggest you go out and clear your head. I know I was either pissed or pissed. I had no choice. Well, let's talk to Yogi. Dear girl, so nice of you to say hello. I've had such a whirlwind of a day. Almost like old times, you know? Also, it has meant that I've somewhat neglected our research. Research about the encyclopedia of plants on the island. Don't worry about that. Have no fear, I am making some progress. I was able to unearth a copy of a poem that isn't too different from the one you recited for me. Wow! I think it was a poem that a mysterious bird came into my dream and recited for me. Wow. And oh, I almost forgot about that actually. I actually did. 7 gardens, moody song, purple flowers for the fang. Well, it seems like it might be connected to some carvings Mani left in the temple. Oh, time to go explore the temple again. I cannot go out there myself, but I found a rubbing of them in some old manuscripts. Wow, what did the old manuscripts say? They involve what I think must be a code. I can't imagine Mani would wish to keep anything from us, except for the sake of safety. Anyhow, I think it's a simple rote cipher. I just need a little time to translate it. Drop by the archive tomorrow. I should have more then. Okay. So now I need to go to the harbor and see what's all this mystery about, but first I'm going to check on Jelly. Oh, Dennis is here. Goodness me. Snort. I haven't seen reading like this for a couple of years now. Snort. Something is changing, Russell. For the life of me, I wish I could identify what's causing it. So he's monitoring, or they're monitoring the tree, the purple tree, and something is changing. What is it? I have no idea. Okay, I'm just gonna let you work on your own, Beans. Hey, Jelly is awake. Human named Kay. I am attending to a task I have agreed to complete for the Dodge community. What are you making them? I am not in fact making a thing. They have noticed some changes to the quality of the foliage in the crown of the purple tree. I too have noted shifts in the nutrient content of the soil. I am preparing my observation for the alpha dot. Wow. Oh, I can take some plant if you don't mind, Jelly. I mean, the full community relies on this purple tree, so it's actually a big thing that the purple tree is changing. But for now, let's go to the harbor, and there might be a show or something. I really want to know. I'm sure the pub gonna be empty. No, actually, they're playing arcade. Let's go talk to them. You are annoyed. Come on, Bo, let's just play. Don't wanna play with Moody Chunk. Well, Chunk called him a dummy before, so I can understand why he would be a little bit pissed. I'm not moody. And if you lose, your moody mood will double. So loser maybe. Well, I won't lose then. Okay, I'm gonna let them resolve this on their own. I'm just gonna go chill with my friends. And the boat is here. Oh, but there was some light on the torch. There was something happening. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. It's not here. Well, she told me to go to the harbor. To me, this is a harbor. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, she wanted to... Oh, we were supposed to meet at the lighthouse to talk about my garden first. Let's start with that. This is a garden I made. And there is some cute baby... Who are you, bug? Okay, let's talk to her. So, do you like the garden? The garden is a delight. It's almost like it changes the sound of sitting here. It's a nice view, I agree. Recently, when I've looked out to sea, it felt like there's some bleakness ahead of me and scrubland up behind. But now, it feels full and rich at my back. Well, glad to help. I'm sorry. I meant to invite you out here to show you how beautiful it is at sunset. Do you come here a lot? It's my favorite thinking spot. And she has a lot on her mind. How's Nano after his bath? Well, he kind of felt lightheaded, so let's talk to her about it. You know, just himself but cleaner, and we kind of had like an argument, so if I'm honest, he's annoying me a bit at the moment. He keeps on saying mystery things and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just wish he would be straight with me, you know? Ha! Nono was always a little frustrating. Don't get me wrong, we all love him. I think he's like the scientist things, but you can still feel like a bug under a microscope. You should just ask him to be straight with you. I cannot ask him already, actually. That's the thing. That's what I'm going to do. With Grub. Partner. They have some very complicated relationship with Grubert right now. Wow. You're going to be straight with him? He gets back tomorrow. They might break up. Wow. I'm terrified, if I'm honest. Oh my god. He was excited about the baby. But the baby isn't going anywhere, is it? I cannot talk about that. Like, she wants to stay with her baby. He wants to live in the mainland. They might break up. The baby will... I don't know. I don't want to be the middleman on this. I'm just gonna say I don't get it. Oh, love. I have to tell someone. I have to practice telling someone. I'm sorry, you're like a fresh pair of ears. Let's be honest. It's okay, just say it. I don't think the baby is Grubs. Oh my god, that's huge. Like, especially in an island when there's like only like 10 people. This is huge. Okay, tell me more. I'm almost certain it's tongues. Yeah, what? Robert decided we should live on the mainland. He was always so much confused and nervous thought, but then standing on that fire he puts his arm around me. What? I wish he would have done that. Why did the game dev did that? I had no time to read. What? What? Well, something on the fire. I always thought of him as just this kid, you know? But then this time, one night by the fire, he put his arm around me. Do you know, like people say, to me in his arms? Suddenly, I realized this kid was not a kid. He's a man size, bigger than man size, really. And the thing he said, they were just perfect. Like, he's been listening to me the whole time. It was just once he understood. I think he understood. And when I realized, well, I told him that was why we could never rock. Because the baby was Grubs. I don't even know if he knows how many months it takes or whatever. I'm awful. It's awful. Wow. I'm gonna ease attention. I'm not gonna compare to his opera, that would be so rude. Can you imagine him saying something here which is like the right thing to say? Like, there is no way to answer to this, my god. This is very difficult. Okay, it is awful, but I said it. I can tell him, both of them. I mean, of course you're gonna tell both of them. So, You're telling Rob tomorrow? That's what I've decided. I don't know how anyone is going to react, but the truth is the important thing. Oh god, I should let you get on. I wanted to say thank you for the garden, but now I suppose thank you for everything. It's been so lonely. You've made me feel less alone. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I was happy to listen to you. What a conversation. I'm going to check on her again. You should go and relax after all the hard work you've done today. Mia was saying she's got something planned in the bar later. Oh, so it was not yet, okay. What a story, my god. This is rough. Like, they really have like... What? There's like really almost nobody. There's really like less than 10 people on this island, so... A story of like a love triangle or something and the cheating is like, wow. That's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go to the pub, or I might just like chill somewhere after this tea. Let's see. Like the reaction, oh my god, Ailing's baby's tongue. This is unreal. And I'm supposed to hang out with him tomorrow and not say anything? Yeah, you kind of have to actually. Said I'd call mom today. I could really do with talking to her, to be honest. Well, it's sort of like every Tuesday and Thursday, something like this. Let's talk to mom, but without saying anything, because that's just behind. Okay. I mean me. Is she gonna pick up the phone though? Let's see. Hey, honey, is that you? Hi, Mom. I'm so glad you remembered to call. How are things going? They're definitely going. What have you been up to? Let's talk about the gardening. I've been helping Grandpa with some gardening. It seems to be what he wants me to do. It's a little bit weird though. There's a lot of different kinds of plants, right? I remember Mom saying how excited the exo-botany team got. Like an oxbow lake of unheard of species. I've been growing stuff for people. That sounds lovely and relaxing. In a few weeks, they will have lots of lovely flowers and things to remember your visit by. I'm so glad you're finding a place there. How is your grandfather? Let's talk about his health. He is definitely looking better. Today he left the house, went to the bathhouse and stuff. Wow! It sounds like you're making a real difference. I'm so proud of you. Yeah. But it's all... Oh! Did I mention your brother learned a new word today? Stop it. Well, it sounds more like stop it. I must be shouting a lot. Shouting. We really miss you, honey. I miss you too. What? What's Sticky? Stop shouting, Sticky. Sorry, sweetie. I shouldn't probably find out what's Sticky. I'll talk to you Sunday, okay? Bye, love. Wait, Mom, I need to... No, she's gone. Wow, there's so many other things I wanted to say, but I guess conversation with Mom are very short. Wow, and everyone, I mean, a lot of people are outside here. So, everyone is here except Miyu, so I think she's gonna pop up. Oh, she's here, I couldn't see her. Wow. Green hair, golden eyes, fair skin like summer leaves. You weave a spell over me. Oh, what's this? I've never heard it before. The lyrics are especially good. Listen. Kind words, soft spoken. You began and end my days. Miyu, you didn't. Shh. such a lovely melody. I see strands behind your sadness. I see heat and life and love. Spike wrote it. He's crying. It's really good. Stop it right now. Me, you. What's wrong? You are summer surely woven to weave his spell, oh Claire. Oh, the song is for you. Spike loves you. Claire, please. I have to go. Oh my, like second drama of the day. Like Miyu wrote a song about Spike and Claire's love, and they have never declared to each other. And that's kind of rough because Miyu played it without them knowing, and Spike told her to stop, and she completely dismissed it and kept playing it, which is not good. Like if someone asks you to not declare, like she shouldn't have declared the love of both of them. Like that's not her role. What did she run out? What did I do wrong? Nothing. It's a great song. Maybe it was just not in front of like all the friends. Maybe it was supposed to be like a more private moment. When I raised you, what did I do wrong? Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. When did I teach you that it was okay to cross a boundary like that? It's true. She crossed a huge boundary on this one. I just wanted to get out. What? Get out. Spike, it's just I am repeating myself. Everyone out. That was so rough. Like, that was just rough. Like, it didn't even have his own word to express that he was in love with Claire. Like, it was done by the... Oh, that was just wrong. Not Jabberg. I agree. What am I saying? I should just go. Wow. What do I do now? Do I just go to bed? Wow. Should I check on Miyu? Should I check on Claire? I don't even know where Claire lives actually. I only know Claire from the boat. She's here. I'm gonna check on Claire. Claire. It was a beautiful song. I don't think Miyu meant to upset anyone. I'm just gonna say yes, it was. I'm not gonna be too involved on this either. I'm sorry. I'm a bit useless right now. Need time. I wish I could make an inventory of all these feelings. Don't worry about me, please. I came here because talking helps me relax. I'm where I want to be. Okay, I just wanted to check on you. I'm gonna give you some space now. Oh, I can go here. It's Tong's place? That could be, because he has his boat just here. Oh my god, the first time I visited him. Wow. Okay, it's like a studio with a lot of posters. Shelf, table, TV, couch is laughing, and some very mini kitchen. Wow. I'm gonna say hi before looking at too much at his stuff. Am I interrupting? Oh, no. I'm just watching my soaps. This is my favorite. I watch them on loop. There are so many episodes when you finish, you forgot in the beginning and can start again. What the show? It's Italian. Three Fontane. Oh, it's a soap opera, I guess. You speak Italian? No. They wave their arms about a lot. That's helpful. Look. You see her? The guy with the mustache is in love with her. But they cannot speak about it because she's pregnant by his brother. I think. I guess they could be saying anything, but it's very romantic. They live in this big castle with 3 huge fountains in the driveway, and everyone is in love with someone. And when they're in love, it's like they're dying. So cool. That was interesting to know about this part of the personality of Tong. God, remember when people used dinosaurs for fuel? What? I don't know the reference. This console is ancient. Wonder what game he has. Oh, I wish I could see. Oh, he has a motorcycle actually here too. Monkey Crossing. Guess that's a thing. I'm gonna still look at your apartment, you know. Guess tongues on Tim making bed is a waste of time. Well, I can't blame him. Can I talk to you more? Claudia, the pregnant one, had a big argument with Paolo. He smashed her mirror. Whoa. I think she told him that she's in love with Pietro. Pietro and Paola are brothers. But she's carrying Paolo's baby, you see? It's so mirroring their life right now. Wow. And now she's weeping on the mountainside? Yeah. I think the mountain is important, but I'm not sure why. If I was Pietro, I would stay out of it. Love is complicated enough without babies. Well, we get a little bit more what he's thinking about. What's this one? Oh, just going back this way, okay. Wow. So, okay, I check on Claire. I went to watch some drama with Tongue. I'm gonna give Spike some time alone. And I think I wanted to sleep now. Do I have to do something or just check on Grandpa? Need to go to bed, really, if I'm supposed to get up at... Oh my god, it's true, we need to get up at dawn to try the boat. I need to go to bed. Like, it's time. Wow. You feeling tired, old man? Somehow, both energized and exhausted at the same time. Okay, time to go to bed. It's time. Where's my bed? I'm gonna check on Mio, actually. Like... She seems to be okay. Don't look at me like that. I script, okay? I thought I was doing something good for someone I love, but it didn't matter because what I actually did was screw up. Look, he will understand. I mean, the intention was good behind this. It doesn't matter if he understands. I hurt him and I cannot take it back. I'll see you tomorrow morning, okay? Right now, I just want to listen to doomy music and feel bad. Okay. Gonna give you some space as well, it's true. And Grandpa is asleep. And it's my time to go to bed. What a day. Like, that was 2 dramas. That was something. Wow. Oh. There's a light. The antenna is rocking. Am I supposed to see something else? Am I dreaming of... What am I doing? I think I'm monitoring the tree. Oh. It looks like I'm on my own floating island. This is so interesting. Okay? Okay, is that you? Oh, this dream was something. You? I knew you wouldn't wake up in time. Come on, boat trip. Harbor now. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the harbor. Harbor. Everyone is. Oh my god, I didn't see. I need to go back to see the blueberries. They're just too good. They're just taking a bath and and like dancing in the water. This is cute. This is cute. I'm not gonna make my friend wait. What is over there? Still warm. I wonder if Spike sat out here last night. Possibly. All these little fragments from the past. Okay, let's focus and let's go over there to the boat. We're gonna try the boat, like how exciting. Am I? Oh, cool. Told you she was coming. Waking up is hard. Don't be rude like this. You get used to the animals and the light telling you what time it is. Unless you stay up all night watching TV. Come on, open me some dawn. All aboard! You're not going to be like that all trip, are you? Me, Hurdies! Chapter 5, Swamp Island. I'm excited. Ananas Motel. Pineapple Motel is gonna be fun name. Maybe some French names here and there. I wonder if the team is partially French or something. I forgot where this game was from. Denise told me this was a good way to go out. How come? Picturesque? Sure. Do love me some downwards. Sure, do love me some downwards. Ask about the building. Who lived in all these buildings? Oh, don't know. Way before us. There's a big sign there that says motel. I guess people came here on holiday. I'm gonna ask how Tong is doing. Oh, so how are you feeling, Tong? Fine? Maybe I watched too much TV last night, but you know. Look, can we stop dancing around, please? Dancing around. Oh, Tongwei wasn't there. Wasn't where? I did a stupid thing and badly hurt one of the few people who has always been there for me, so like, good job. Mew found a tape where Spike sang about how much she secretly loved someone, and last night Mew played it in front of everyone. Oh my god, it's actually worse! Way worse than I thought. I thought Mew made a song to reveal Spike's love to Claire, but actually she stole the cassette that he made and played in front of everyone without telling Spike. This is awful. This is very bad. Wow. And she, I mean, of course she completely misread everything, but wow. Oh, that was bad. Also, maybe he wanted to do it himself, but another time. Oh my god, that's bad. Like, when you think of it, Spike and Claire made... Wait, Mom? I thought she liked him, but she's my mom. Like, she cannot like anyone. What do you think she suddenly stopped crushing on people because she pushed you out of her? I thought... Tong is not very mature sometimes on relationships and people. This is a very cool background. Landscape. Look, I said he was stupid. I think they do like each other. I do not know. I have no clue. Claire seems lonely. I'm not gonna say a thing that I don't know. They both are. Spend too much time looking after other people. Doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything. This creature is cool. So Spike has written her a love song. Yeah, I found it when I was looking for a tape for us to record on. And you played it to the whole bar? Which was awful, and I realize that now. Reply to Mew. You just need to apologize. I know. I will. Oh my gosh, she hasn't yet. I'll try at lunch. Oh my god, she hasn't yet. Let's try and have a nice chill boat ride. Leave all that behind. Can do. Morning. Wow. Oh, this one is a... I like this one. I like the colors. Like this lizard is so cool. The water is warmer. Wow, this place is cool. It was actually a very big city. Like, look at this. There was like... I mean, to have this kind of building, you have to have at least like, what? 5,000 people or something like this? It's big. Yeah, we're moving from sea to swamp now. It really is beautiful out there, I agree. Wow. Tongue hums. I got a new song. Oh, I'm gonna be able to use this song to grow some new plants. Maybe plants that live here. Is that new? It's something old, right? Something Dad used to sing, I think. How do you know? What's with the Mr. Self-awareness? I can talk about this song, it's fine. I heard a few songs like that since I got here. They're kind of a bit mythic, I think. I guess if they go back to the time of Manny, makes sense. And I bet you need a special plant or something, Tongue. Actually, there's something. Kay's Magic Hall! I wanted to paint some runes and stuff on the boat. Like for luck and safe passage and stuff. But I ran out of pigment. Comes from Whoopjan root. They take ages to grow though. Can you do that? Because the thing is, like, when I plant a garden and I just play the song that resonates with the plants, which resonate with the song, gonna grow faster and be full growth in one day, which is so helpful. Like, I can get fruit in one day. Like, hello. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I need to see that for sure. Ooh, this lizard, wow, that was a cool animation, I liked it. This is such a cool ancient ruins garden, and the background is cool as well. I love those plants so much. Those kind of mushroomy thing, they're cool. I like it. What the opposite of all aboard? Off board! All off aboard! Okay, so we arrived to an island just to chill a bit, and I'm gonna collect some cotton grass seed and anything I can for my future garden. Cherignola? Something like this? Oh, I can look at this. If Mew wasn't here, I might feel kind of nervous about saber-tooth animal attack. I mean, they're kind of like in the middle of nowhere, it's true right now. Oh, they were talking about this one. This seed. Water nettle. Pepper fern. There's more to look at. Did they miss some plants? Doug did a really good job on this. Yeah, the boat was very reliable, which is cool. These tiles look fancy. They look nice. Oh, there's more. Some coral grass seed, which I already got, which is cool to have more of. Bogelberry. Oh, there's more. I like collecting new. Green claw. What's over there? Wonder if this was struck by lightning or if it was a comet. This crocodile lizard is like so in his zone. So, what's it called? I don't know, it's just a tiny island. No, I mean the boat. Oh, don't know, still working on it. Boti Mac Boatarina. Sea Dragon. Belladonna. If you go in Italian, how about your favorite soap crush, Caterina? Oh, shut up. The Big Easy. That's a bad name actually. Ermel. What's an Ermel? Lucia. Who's Lucia? That who you in love with? Wow, you went all red. I think I'm going to go with Sea Dragon for now. Alright, but you gotta keep Kay's girlfriend name as a backup. Done. Honestly, I've never seen someone blush so hard. They don't make it a sin, but dang, I know I have some backstory about myself. Anything biting? Nah, we probably stirred up too much salt and stuff. I mean, coming from the boat for sure, they would have all left. It's not really about the fish. Talk about the island. Have you seen the tiles over there? This place used to be kind of fancy. Yeah, it was all this big holiday resort or something. Before the meteor. Everything died off for a while. But then it all came back stronger, loads of new species. Not that you ever catch any. It's not about the catch, it's a ritual. I'm gonna ask you a question. It's the same for hunting, I guess. It has to be more productive, you know? But there's the same kind of ritual. Crafting and cleaning and checking your tools. I miss swimming a bit. I thought I would enjoy the break. But actually, I miss how swim practice gave like a reason to my day. Each night when you lay out your kit, pack your bag, all the right stuff in all the right places. Coach says 75% of being a good athlete is just being organized. Hey, if Spike and Claire work it out, you two could be brother and sister. Oh God. Just what I need, a kid brother. The band will be a family band. You can all dress in matching outfits. I can see it now. You will have to make me a custom fursuit. It is not happening. Okay, that was just to lighten the mood. Oh, I get more. Let's see that I forgot here. Those marshmallow ones are just too good to pass. Anything else? No, I think it's time to go back on the boat. We should probably head back soon. Yeah, I'm supposed to have lunch with Spike. That's going to be fun. We can go the short way home. Ready? Trusty old sea dragon ready to take us home. Roars right off the tongue. I like it. Oh, if you want somewhere to grow herbs and leaf, Kay, the patch of garden in the yard where I fixed up the boat would be good for that. Would be cool to see it growing again. Less talk, more haste. Here we are. Don't believe you fixed up an entire actual boat. Sea dragon. Sure. Good trip though. It was good to get away. I'm getting thirsty. Sure, how your garden is good. I'm going to get this into the yard and polish it up. Thanks for the adventure. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, okay, he moved it back, is what he meant. I'm gonna just check on him again. That was a very good first adventure on the boat. Hey, I think we all got color, which was good. Turned out Dennis had a few wooden leaf seeds stashed away. And Mom had some other stuff she used to grow in this garden too. Here. Okay, those one. The goosemania and the coastal. And the goblet. Okay, goosemania, coastal, goblet. No worries if you already started, just thought it might help. I appreciate. Oh my god, a new one. I'm excited. Plant seeds. Oh, okay. That's a cool one, actually. I like it. So let's start with what it gave me first. I wish it could be organized a little bit better, but I can work with it. What was the one he just gave me like right now? Those one are cool. I really like those one. Oh, here. Guzmaya. I know he gave me this one. Oh, those are very beautiful actually. Then he gave me... Okay, I want some wanderlust. Good to know. Proteus. Some Proteus. This one will look good actually. Somewhere here. Forkleberry. Wow, those take so much room. But I kind of like them as well. Well, I really want to see the Furia, but it's kind of only one. And she told me to keep it for later. Oh, this is the one I want. What I really want. So let's plant a few of those. That should be enough for now. You can just like get a little bit of different kind. This one doesn't grow. Which one is the one? This one I really like. The Corbett flower. They look so cute. Can you make a full line of those? They will look so adorable. Here. Okay, what about Ghost Flower, Melancholia? I want some Wanderlust, which is what it's supposed to be. So those one will be good. That's perfect. Melancholia, Harsh, Wanderlust. Oh, did I plant too much already? Oh no, we fit here. Perfect. Harsh, Spooky, Wanderlust. Oh, the Coastal Orchid, he gave it to me actually, and I kind of forgot. I have two of this one, I might move this one. Right? Wanderlust, Wanderlust. I can move this one. I'm just gonna remove it. Which I just took it back, which is fine because I want to plant this one. Tell me I can. Well, let me move. What about you? They're all very cool. Well, I'm gonna remove this one. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna keep what I thought I would do. Maybe it doesn't grow right. Nope, 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 nope. The cotton grass. I love those ones so much. What else do we have? What's that cute? Just one here. One here. What do we have? I want something on the water or on the wall. Ew. Those are cute. what about? I guess I can plant one of those. I guess I have more, so I can plant another one of those. Okay, that's good. I can maybe put something else on the wall that I have more of. Those. Okay, let's tend to them. Let's make them grow in. I wonder if they're all gonna grow well, but let's try. Oh, I like it. Compost Wanderlust. Actually, I have a lot of those. Ooh. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I like that. I like that they all come in different colors. It's quite nice. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I did a good job. Wow. Very different from what I thought it would be. Do I have some Pacific? I forgot. A bit. One more. I don't have Monopoly. Okay, so now I really want to see. I have so many of those. I want to harvest you. And I want to move you because I want to plant the other one. There was not a ball before. That's you. Which one was it? I already forgot. Dang though. Which one was it? This one. Perfect. Let it grow, let it grow. Oh, there's more. It's gonna become a very diverse and nice garden. I like it. I want to see it grow full length. You know? Hey, hey, getting there. I like the chicken appearing. This is nice. I like what I did. It has a bit like of the same, but it's fine by me. Okay, let's get some harvesting. They're making a very lovely song. If I might say, it's lovely. This one needs more space, so I'm gonna move you back because I don't want to let it just like be so small, you know. If you need more room, you need more room. Okay, done. It's gonna be hard to reach this one, but and those like this line of goblet flower. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I can get some. Okay. I think that's about it. If I miss some, I think it's okay. Oh, here. Wow, I got a lot of new seed. And that's it. Oh, here. You, big one. Proteus. Oh, 5 every time? I got so much. That was wonderful. I really liked it. How's it going? I gave him the root he wanted. I grew the root you wanted for Sea Dragon. Cool, thanks. Mom's going to be stuck about the garden. Maybe it will help her cheer up? Does it seem different to you? Like, apart from just looking nice? I don't know. I guess maybe the air feels fresher. It looks lovely. Before it felt a little bit like deserted. It didn't feel like it's a bit of abundant, and here like I brought so many colors, and I think it helps. Like a sea breeze. My dad always said the sea smelled like adventure. That's true. Hey, I don't know if Spike and Mio will have met up in time, but Friday we usually play some music in a bar. You should come late evening, I think. In the meantime, guess I've got paint to mix. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. I was happy to help. And I got some extra one. This must collect rainwater. It's pretty cool actually. It's a good system. It's a very cool system. What do we do now? What do we do? Let's see. Yoke said to go to the archive. Oh, it's true. And hear about the secret code he has been translating for me. This journal is so helpful because otherwise I would just like forget like some of my quests, I think. And I'm not gonna go to the pub because they're having a moment and they need to figure it out and talk. So I'm gonna let everyone be. I'm just gonna check on Grandpa because I don't think he knows that I just left before dawn. So just gonna say hi, and he's asleep. So, oh, you have returned, Forgive me, I slept so long. I am still a little bit woozy. Please, meet me in the rooftop garden this afternoon. We should talk. Okay, that sounds good. Just checking on him. Hi, Beans. Okay, yesterday we suffered a setback. Maybe we should take a day off, you know, recover. So now is the time to leap into action. I'm not very good at jumping. Fine. What market is our non-monetary economy? Are we cornering today? My legs are too little. Sneaker bags. The little bugs that stake across water? What are you going to do? Harness them and offer swamp rides? I'm not sure if we should do that. Do you get freshwater mermaids? Okay, today they are just like going all over the place, but they're gonna figure out. Oh, my garden! I forgot about my garden. Let me harvest first. Oh my god, I always forget I have to go all the way around. How is the garden doing? It's looking cute. I like it. That's good. Just checking. Let's go talk about the secret code with Yoke. That's interesting. Okay, Yoke. Well now, Maurice said you went on a bit of an adventure this morning. Are you all returned safe and sound? Just what I needed. Yeah, it was very chill. Feeling a little tense? I can't help with that, but perhaps I can provide a little intrigue to distract. You have arrived back just in time. I finished translating the notes I found. Though, while the decoding was easy enough, it turned out some of the details are a little strange. What did you find out? Being able to read it in plain language doesn't necessarily mean we can understand the meaning. Nor am I totally clear as to why she felt it necessary to write in code. Manny was, as a principle, very transparent in how she communicated, but perhaps The date might suggest... When did she write then? Well, it appears to be around the time that the expedition of scientists arrived on our shores. The one that included your grandparents. While she, along with everyone else, was initially very welcoming of their presence, it soon became clear that overall the interest in our land and knowledge was... how do I describe this? We were not subjects who could welcome them to share our knowledge and resources, but rather objects to be studied. So they could have been like, yeah, the scientists could have just been like cooperating with all of them instead of just like treating them as facts and stuff. Were they rude? No, I believe intentionally. That perhaps is even worse. Anyway, many references 7 what I believe she refers to as moods, and something about how they are crucial to the balance of the local ecosystem. She also reported that the scientists showed great interest in the papu tree, and that she was concerned that they would interfere with... It is very dangerous, you know. They are terrible creatures guarding it. Guarding what? The tree? I don't know if I am the right source for this knowledge. Thought, if Nono is sharing this practice with you, perhaps it is better to inform you sooner, rather than later. You should go and speak to Jelly. It is much more their domain. I believe they are in their cave lab usually at this time of day. Yes, go to them. This is so mysterious. Can you tell me more? I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little peculiar. I will disappear into a book and emerge rejuvenated, I'm sure. Wow. So everything in this archive was collected by Manny. It's a lot. Wow. There's still a lot of unknown here. Like quite a lot. Hi, beautiful dinosaur cows. Wow. So scientists came, there was like 7 mood, there was like a very balanced ecosystem. That we already know, but there's way more than that. Dang. Let's go see Jelly. Let's go see Jelly. I want to know. I wonder how far in the game I am. What's Jelly making today? Smells soapy. Greetings. Mention that Yoke sent you. I will endeavor to be of aid, service, or help. Ask about the poem. Well, there was this poem you see about 7 gardens and something called the fong. I comprehend what you are asking me, and indeed, I am best able to explain, for I am a product of the fong. What is a fong? I am an organism, like you, but I am not a humanoid mutation like some of the others here. My origins are not the result of sexual reproduction. I am a mitotic division of the result of the fong's meiosis. You ready to it? Typically, sporic material produced by such an organism requires very particular condition to allow the mitotic division that produces a multicellular gametophyte, which produces gametes, which form a zygote, which develops into me, a new sporophyte. But Dr. Bramson was kind enough to cultivate me. I'm sorry, what? Is it Dr. Bramson part of the scientist? Dr. Bramson cultivated me from spores that were originated by the fung. So it is possible for the spores to self-germinate. The order of the fung who now guard it are self-germinated. We might even surmise that the sporadic fusion was an evolutionary step towards this new form of defensive capability, perhaps even surprising Hippomane manchinella for flora with a reputation for danger. So, they aren't called upon very often because the tunnel that leads to the fang is inhabited by hundreds of venomous centipedes. I'm not really completely following right now. There were some dangerous centipedes in a tunnel that leads to the fang. Okay. The Order of the Fang? Got it? What from? Wait. I had this dream about a huge centipede. It was really creepy. The centipedes are one of the obstacles. The Order of the Fang are another. The Great Fang exists in a symbiotic relationship with the papal tree. This symbiosis is the heart of our ecosystem. I suspect that when the scientists broached these shores, they thought there was some secret they might capitalize upon. That is a kind of interest it must protect itself from, but it is not actually difficult to reach. Simply open that portal behind you and traverse the pipe. It leads to an abandoned shopping temple. There you will find a centipedally troubled tunnel, which leads you to the cave of the Great Fang. Wow, that's an adventure. Also, I'm fairly sure you will perish if you enter unprotected. Wow, so why was Yuki so upset about it? The Great Fang is the reason all of the scientists but your grandparents perished. Wow. Oh my god, that took a turn. One of them was someone with whom Yoke had produced a child. Oh wow. That's why he was so sad. Oh my god, he lost his partner. 2 decades later, that child became Nono's apprentice. But he was frustrated with the slow progress Nono and he made in training. His mind was damaged attempting to access the power of the Great Fang. He became unstable, attacked the offspring he had produced with Miyu before disappearing. What? What? Okay, Yuki had a partner and a kid. Okay, get this. The kid went to investigate the Great Fang. I got this. He became unstable, attacked the offspring he had produced, and then the kid was in a relationship with Miyu. I got it. And I remember there was a huge fire in the house, but actually he attacked the kid. Oh my god, it caused a fire maybe to the house. This is so sad. A partner, a son, his grandchildren. Wow. Wow. The fang has taken much from Yoke. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so sad. What do I do now? I don't want to go there. I'm just gonna look because I'm very curious. I don't want to go down here until I have more info on these venomous centipedes. That's still wild. What do I do? I wonder if Maury has heard anything about Spike and Claire. I could get some lighter tea. I should go make up with Grandpa. Oh, it's true, at the garden. Oh my god, that was crazy. Like, so many people die on this island, even if there's not that many people. I mean, there were actually a lot of people before the meteor. Wow. That took a turn. Oh, what do I do first? I'm going to talk to Dennis. Yes, it's not the same level of activity as it used to be. Tick tick. Nictic too? That's only the root system though. Do you have any reading from the crown? Techno. There must be something I'm doing that's different. We just need to isolate it. So they're actually just like, not just like chilling this island, they're actually just like protecting the tree and the ecosystem and just making sure like things just don't become like wild. Oh, there's some smoke here. Mori is cooking. I'm gonna go check with Mori. Oh my goodness. Thank heavens it's you. You have no idea the suffering I've had to go through. Oh my god, you too? Like, everyone is like, wow. I only heard about this morning. And with Spike and Miu in for dinner, I haven't been able to breathe a word since finding out. Oh my god, I don't want to ask. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna say the tape. Oh, the tape? Who would have thought it after all this time? Of course, who wouldn't want to be in love with my Claire? Also, she could definitely put herself forward better, but I never dreamed. Apparently, she rushed out and they haven't even spoken yet. Such drama. Does she like him? Oh, I don't know. She's a little mouse. She won't squeak her secrets to me. Always been like that, otherwise I wish she didn't trust me. I guess we just have to wait. Patience is a virtue I have little time for, but I dare say you're right. Dang, that's gonna be like, no, there's like 3 drama at the same time. Okay, which one do I go to first? Can't believe Marie held that in all day. Okay, I'm gonna check out with Grandpa. And maybe with Miu after. Wow. That was something. Grandpa is here. Wow, wow, wow. Nice of you to join me. I slept such a long time. I think adventuring out took a greater toll than I realized. I had a nice boat trip, thanks for asking. I will forgive you your frustrations, if you will forgive me for causing them, but you must understand, I have made mistakes before, sharing pieces of knowledge that have led to unforeseen outcomes. I do not guard knowledge jealously, but with care. It would be easier to be angry at you if it wasn't working. What do you mean? On the boat trip, there was a moment. Tom was humming this tune and it was like the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. I didn't just know it was a garden song, but I also knew what kind. It was about the kind of feeling you get, moms call it itchy feet. I knew that's what I had to grow today. Wanderlust is the name of the mood. That's what Manny and I call them, moods. The symbol is the encyclopedia. But why? Why do you want me to grow them? I wish for Mutazione to be returned to the balance that was lost as I became ill. Peppo is dying. I cannot determine why. I have been too weak for too long. But now I am recovered. I wish for the two of us to venture into the spirit world. To take a journey together, find some answers. The spirit world? If I can help you to find a connection with that world, then perhaps your strength will help you discover what must be done. What do we do? There are 2 gardens that I need you to grow. That will be your task for tomorrow. We will need a few bits and pieces for the ritual. We can review in the morning. Until then, please venture forth and enjoy yourself. I do believe it is midnight. Wow. We're gonna go to the spirit world. That's nothing small. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what we get. Let's go check the band. Okay, they're talking. I should have just spoken to you. I'm bad at speaking. It was the first time in a while I didn't feel like it was drowning. But I was still thinking about me, not about you. I'm going to do better, okay? If everything I've got left. I know you meant well, kitten. And perhaps had been sitting on those feelings too long. We need a fresh start, okay? If you are on dry land for the first time in a while, let's spend some time together. Talk. Work out how to be grown-ups together. I'd like that. Would you like me to apologize to Claire as well? No, save that. I think me and her need to talk ourselves. Love you, kitten. Can we play some smashy guitar now? I can. Thought you know there's only one tune in people's head, right? Too soon? Ha! Gosh darn can hold my moppy face still for you. Yeah, go on then. Let's play some music for folks. Cool, cool, cool. I want to listen to it. Still playing arcade? Left, left. You cannot move the ball by shouting, Bo. Oh, hey. Where's everyone? Spike and Mew are trying to work it out. Dennis is trying to fix some power thing in the control room. I don't know where Grob and Ailing are. Oh my god, that's true. I can play music. You don't know our songs, Bo. They'll make up and then we can play. Dang it up. I imagine that Ailing and Claire is here. She seems to be doing well. Tell me, if you had the choice of keeping a wonderful idea, or trying to make it real and risking spoiling it, what would you do? Act on it. Okay, so the idea is only made up of you, right? And while it seems great, you never know it was missing all the stuff. Someone else could add to it. What if it's only a good idea and you don't know what great is until you invite someone else into it? Sorry, that's probably stupid. Oh no, love, thank you. It was perfect, thanks. I agree. A good idea can become a great idea when shared. I agree. Sleepy evening. I'm just gonna like walk around. Oh, so Grub is definitely back. Let's see. Dang, so many things happen. I'm still so shocked. Shock. I like this garden a lot. So I think this one is my favorite. Okay, so what do I do now? Oh, I should go to the saloon. I was trying to find her and I went to the lighthouse, but she wasn't at the lighthouse today and she's at the saloon. To sit and relax and think, I think. Dang. What a day. Well, this Claire's feeling better, and Mew and Spike have been working things out, which is good. Let's just go check. Wow, I feel like an intruder right now. Just like spying like this? Wow. Look, can we talk? Once we are tattooed. I don't know why you need a tattoo right this second. Aha! That's the special bit. You haven't even told me what I'm drawing. My love. Okay, but the designer? That's a design. I want an anchor emblazed with the name ailing. So we both know what's holding me down. Holding you down? Like a port in a storm. Go on. Grubby, I don't. You know how to write your name, starfish. I don't want to be with you anymore. Oh. I thought you would shout or... Please, I love you. That's not enough though. It doesn't just matter what you feel, it's what I feel too, and I don't. Grubby, you're shaking. We have a child. The child needs a father. It will have a village. I will not leave my child. Did you ever count back from when we found out? You know, math isn't a strong suit of mine. It's just we were arguing and you went on that long trip. I don't understand. I felt so lonely and confused, and so you see, you don't need to stay with me out of some kind of obligation because the baby isn't yours. It's tongues. Oh my god. Well, I didn't really want to be there and spy on this, but I guess I did. Band night, band night. Wow. Wow. Well, I guess it's band night, but dang. I don't know how people are going to be able to just like have a good time with that. But I guess, wow, everyone is really here. Oh my god, he's crying. And they're drinking and it's trying to help. This is sad. Oh my god, this is so sad. And they're all in the same room and stuff. Seems like they've met up. I must admit I am relieved I missed the drama. Oh, he's here. Actually, Grandpa is here. Okay, folks. We're just about ready to begin up. Thanks for turning out. All of you. Just like any other gig, okay? Come on, let's play. This is sad. And I cannot stay here immediately. Oh my god. Hello and welcome to Spike's Bar. I will be your bartender tonight. How may I take your order? I'm okay, thanks. Good job though, buddy. Thanks. Secret. Are you okay? Okay, of course okay. Got some fun rum and some loud music. Everything is dandy. Oh, this is sad. I'm not dancing. Okay. I just came to support Tom. In dignified ruckus. It brings up old memories, doesn't it? Say what? When you are as old as we are, everything brings up a memory. Aileen is having a good time though. Still, it's hard to watch the younger one struggle. I don't wish to watch anyone struggle. Cheer up, my loves. At least we've got Nono up and amongst us again. I'm going to go down to the temple tomorrow, offer a bit of thanks, I recall. Well, indeed, offer some thanks for me. How was it? Oh, it was awful. You didn't take it well? You didn't even believe what to start with. I ended up having to tell him some stuff in a way I didn't want to. Just so he would hear. Are you going to try and speak to him again? Right now, I think he needs to be left alone. I'm going to keep an eye on him just in case. Quite loud. Have you got a disable meter? Good noises. I wonder if you could get them to write product jingles. I'm sure you're going to tell me it doesn't matter that you don't have a product yet. You've been listening. Oh my god, that's just... Oh! That's just so much drama. You again. Gutsy crumbs in my hair. Angela hair, Angela hair. Can I switch wigs? Oh, maybe you should go home. If you cannot walk, maybe Tan could help you. Can't do it. Can't just stand here. A man's got to have some honor. Everyone's going to think I'm abandoning. I have to tell them. Oh. The baby is on mine. What? Oh heavens. Grub, please. That baby, I didn't make it. I'm not leaving it cause it's not mine. Grub? But whose? It's Tongue's. Oh my god. Well, now everyone knows? Wow. Grub, honey. Bobo juice will help. Outrageous, outrageous. The baby? How can it? Dum Dum doesn't even know how baby's made. Calm down, everyone. Don't be rude either. Treachery and stupidity. Now, just you hold on a minute. Stop right now. I know tempers are high, but no fighting talk, okay? I'm so sorry. I was going to tell you the baby. Was your proof, For all we know, you could have been carrying on with all kinds of... Denny, you don't want to finish that sentence. Tang, you know me. We've got to work this out. We all live together, we're in each other's business every day. Stuff happens, the measure of us is how we deal with it when it does. Spike's right. Grub, Tang, please, let's talk. I'll marry you. Oh, Tang, you're a good kind of man. But that's not what I want. I don't want to be with anyone right now. Aha! You stink of rum. Stick. What else are you supposed to feed a heartbreak? Bubble juice? Ailing, you don't want to be with anyone? Indecisive too, which she is fully entitled to want. But what about the baby? I built the crib out of driftwood. I bet you didn't even use child-safe varnish. Dang, Denise is so rude and inappropriate, it's crazy. Wow. I want us to raise it all together. The baby? Grub too. What? I want you in its life, Grubby. And Tang and Spike here. You can teach it to hunt. Mori will cook and love it whether or not it's her great-grandchild. Claire will teach it math, Jelly chemistry, Yoke can help it learn to read. And Bobek can play with it whenever I'm busy. Baby will be an arcade master. Even Dennis. Though, don't you dare try and cast me as some kind of fallen woman. There are 3 of us in this. 3 hurt that made choices and lips and mistakes. 4. Harsh Bobek. 4 including baby. I can still be Papa? I don't know what I'm doing, I cannot. No one does, son. I remember your dad telling me. No one has a clue how to do it until they're there doing it. Think of it this way. If you can stick around past its 8th birthday, you'll be doing better than him. I'll be there. But I won't be doing all the messy bits. Everyone will pitch in. Everyone will raise it. I want to be a papa. Okay. I'm in. Wow. Okay, well, they were able actually to work it out. Oh my god, let's talk to Mew. Oh god, I'm sorry. I had to get out. I know I should support Chong or whatever, but I'm so bad with feelings. It's big stuff. How could he not even tell me? I know I'm a bit wrapped up in stuff, but all that love talk, I thought it was just his soaps. We all mess up, right? Ha, true that. God, a kid though. I guess I can help him with that. Let's get some seed and go to bed. Claire ran right out. Didn't Marie go after her? I don't know. Maybe they're over there. Oh my god. I think they need to talk a little bit, yeah. I'm a terrible mother. Love, there's a point you just cannot control the action of your kids. I always thought, Mew. They're definitely closer in age. But the hurt goes where the hurt goes. She took advantage of him. I cannot believe I've been talking her through this, comforting her. He's old enough, young, but old enough. Maybe this will be the making of him? He will have to grow up. I've just been so wrapped up in my own... Did that disappoint you, Mom? Falling for someone who left me? Raising a son who I love you now as much as I have loved, and as much as I have always loved you, more than the moon and the stars and the deep blue sea. You will work out hard to help. Oh Lord, I'm going to be a great-grandma. I'm going to be a grandmother. Okay, so she's doing okay. And I need a real night of sleep and no nightmare, because that was a day, my god, I will remember. And Grandpa is... I'm sorry I disappeared. I understand. Perhaps it was a cowardly thing to do, but I have not yet regained everyone's trust. I could not usually intervene. Makes sense, I don't blame you. I feel my absence, this imbalance. This solidifies my resolve. What it is? Oh, it's tomorrow! Oh my god, I didn't know it was tomorrow. Tomorrow we will journey to the spirit world and return the community to the balance it so needs. Wow. So I'm gonna stop here for this part because tomorrow gonna be such a huge day that I want to reserve it for just like a full new stream. Like, can you imagine that all that happened? It was wild. Like, I learned about the tree, I learned about the scientists who came here to just like understand the species, and then they got killed, and what happened actually with Mew's partner. Oh my god. And all the drama between everybody, it's so much. At least they were able to resolve it. I think everyone's gonna sleep better than they hope, I hope, but wow. That was a lot. That was a lot. That got me very captivated. Wow. I wonder how far I am in the game though. I must have passed like 50 or 75%, I think. Wow. So, Thank you everybody for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had too. It was very nice. Wow. I'm still so shocked. I'm still so impressed and so shocked about all that happened. But well, they're gonna be another part because I want to see how everything unfolds and resolves. So thanks again. Take care and see you soon. Bye.